Yeah. Uh, Back to the what I was trying to say. I I played through that game and I ended up killing our Muggle friend, Montabook. I felt so bad because I had no idea that if you go to a specific town in this game, I haven't gotten it yet. I kind of gave little warnings ahead of that for that, but I didn't know that as a kid that that's where the places where you're supposed to avoid because you can potentially lose teammates on there. And I beat the fight because I was struggling, but once the fight was over, I was torn because I saw multiple disappear into little particles, and I was just devastated. From there, I think I tried to start all over and got a little bit farther, try to avoid those places as much as I could, but oh. But overall, I did get a good, I did play a good chunk of this, and I'm gonna try my best to do the same again. Yeah, that's the real cool part about it, because you're not really worrying about. You just have to make sure that you are on the ball and not losing any of your units. And if you're at a good level, you're grinding whenever you should, you have no problems. But like I'm saying, as a kid, I didn't do that. I tried to avoid every fight that I could, did every other quest like it was normal, and that's just bad. That's just a bad time overall. But this time around, I haven't really, I don't think I've lost yet, which is good. I mean, I try not to, but like I'm saying, the good thing about this is that I'm able to use those battles to explain to other people that haven't really been playing this game, and explain like how everything works. So thankfully you came along and you're gonna be able to correct me in anything that I say incorrectly and help me teach those who want to play this game, because I'm playing this on the Wii U, and hopefully there will be more people that would, I don't know if it's still possible to do that, but buy a Wii U and play this game on there. This is the I should buy this one for my white mages that constantly get knocked out. This ring allows you to not die to doom. So that's that little skill that hit my white mage in the battle with the Totema. I could have pretty much avoided with that. But again, you saw how expensive that was, and I don't know how to use, I don't know where to get the emulators, and I kind of avoid that just because of the idea of that whole thing. But thankfully have tried to look into different things and see what I can do, and thankfully for each one, it's, let's see, for human for sure, I love playing with ninja just because I used to, I say it's a cheat but it's attended. I would always get the double wield. I would always rush to get ninja and double wield, so that when I go back to the other jobs, I could easily just progress like if it's nothing, and pretty much max out humans easily that way. When it comes to muggles, I believe, yeah. For Muggles, I would have to say the Machinist. I love to be able to see you use a gun as a Muggle. A little football that they are with a pistol and casting spells. That was interesting for me. Oh, good. Then I'm doing a good job then. Yeah, because I do know that certain jobs give you... I mean, you have to level up with them in order to get those stat boosts. Because I did, like I said, I started my main character, Johnny, as a soldier. And then I moved him to Thief. And you can see him do huge amount of damage even though he is a thief. And for the most part, a lot of the thieves, they can do good damage, but... Oh yeah, I mean, I just picked Paladin just to... For the most part, I'm playing different classes to allow other people like see what this game has to offer. But for the most part, I always try to keep it with just... What's the other one? The fighters? Yeah, I always go with fighters. I tend to always avoid the Paladins only until I've mastered them as ninja and then come back to this. Going on to the Bangas, I can never really know how to say their names. I think for them, I always choose Dragoon because I always like the idea of being able to jump around and use elemental attacks. Oh, well, dragon attacks. And then for the Nomus, I don't really use the Nomus as much just because I've never really liked them, I think. And then the Vieras, oh, they are my favorite. From what I remember, I would always play Final Fantasy, this one and then the second one, with just pure Viera teams. I love the Vieras. I love the bunny girls, basically. But I just love them overall just because of their assassin job. They are very interesting just because I'm able to do high enough damage, and then the Doom attacks, and then they could also be ranged. All of that. Yeah, I think that's a... Could do, yeah, for sure. Because like I've been trying to get my viewers to do is also recommend like what type of jobs you would like to see. But of course, if you know more about this type of thing, do like drop little hints and like suggestions, because for the most part, I'm telling you, I played this game at a very young age. I never really did research. Even now, I just play based on the jobs that I know that I'm comfortable with, I know I can play with. Like for the most part, like I always avoid the Nomu because it's almost hard to really know how to go with them, because they have good control with their magic, but it's always just hard to really think about like, do I want to go the Illusionist? Do I want to go with the Time Mage? Especially with Time Mage, as a kid, I didn't really know how to use it correctly until now. It's like half of your health, 1/4 of your health. Those are good skills to use because, I mean, if you have a unit that has a huge amount of health, that's perfect. Get them from 300 to 150. That's good. That's a huge chunk of their HP down. But overall, it's like I'm just doing based off of what I know, what I like to play with. But any little tips, of course, I'll gladly take, just because, again, I played this way long ago. I had no idea what I was doing. I just tried to rush through it thinking that sooner or later I would do a good job, and I ended up getting to that point where I was just stuck. I did get far enough, but that was just because it was, I think, pretty much dumb luck and me just trying my best to keep all my units alive. Sorry that I go quiet here. It's just when I talk and try to fix these skills that I want for my units, I always go back and forth between. Oh, yeah, that you can learn. I always go back and forth, and I'm wasting time just trying to. Oh well, hopefully you enjoy my voice and enjoy the content that I give you. And good luck with your work. But based off that interaction, oh yeah, it's because I try to really give a conversation in this, but it's really, you have to see what's going on in the fights in order to really understand what I'm trying to do. And but like I'm saying, if I go silent, it's not because I don't want to talk. It's just I'm very focused on trying to get these skills that I need. So for right now, you're just going to be hearing this going back and forth between the skills. And then soon I will go back into the fight, maybe 2 or 3 more jobs. But for now, it's going to be a little bit quiet just because I'm trying to figure out what I need to equip. And yeah. Okay. That's about it, I think. And then what else? Jobs? Missions? Doll. 5-day dispatch. Oh, I need money first. Alright. So because of my lack of foresight right there, I just bought the damn ring without seeing how much I had. What did I do? He's my highest. Wow. Oh, there you go. I did remember about the ring. So because I don't have any money, I'm going to do this random fight. Well, there we go. Okay. So based off of that little cutscene that we did see earlier, what basically happened was we got 2 laws now. So that means that I have to be careful and not to break 2 laws. In this fight, I have to make sure not to use Berserk and also not to use Great Swords. Which means I think Paladin for right now won't get a test run because I believe they use Great Swords. But other than that, it's free game. first. What is the level? 4? Okay, we're still good. Tennessee. I should be leveling you up as well. David as well. Does he have a great sword? No, we're good. And I didn't save. That's smart. We'll be fine. Ooh. I don't think any of these units, well, the only Moko here that I have, has enough judgment points to be able to do what I just got, the new feature. And I don't want to say everything until I fully show up what that skill is, that job, the ability is, until we actually get to actually see it. Nice. It's always interesting that I always get either very lucky with that or very unlucky. I don't think he's meant to be a black mage because he is missing all of his skill attacks. Only 2 turns, my friend. So sad. It's a good idea that I decided to do that. So far, all of his attacks have been missing. Not complaining, that's what I want. So with that, he basically makes it so that he can do more damage, but there is a higher chance of him missing. And also I believe he can't use any skills at that time. But not that it matters, because I think he is going to go down right here. There you go. Good job, Dave.